going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Out here in these parts, this just isn't me. I've got the most part music. Right on in, my dear sister.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to X Sports Network. So we've traveled to Tullahoma tonight for a matchup between the Lawrence County Lady Cats and the Tullahoma Lady Cats. Tonight's lineup for Tullahoma, leading off will be 00, Addie Norman. Batting second, number 7, Ella Simpson. Batting third, number 34, Abby
And
Metcalf.
now, you're starting lineup for our Lady
Batting
Cats.
fourth, number 13, Dylan
In right field, a junior, AC Holloway.
Jamonko. Batting
In
fifth,
center
number
field,
20,
a senior,
Caitlin Gaddis.
Maggie
Batting
Lynch.
sixth, number 4th, AC Holloway.
In
Batting
left
seventh,
field,
number
a
99,
sophomore,
KK
Jules
Campbell.
Ikes.
Batting eighth, number 25, Maggie Lynch.
At first base,
Batting
a
ninth,
sophomore,
number 15, Jules
Adley
Ikes. The
Metcalf.
flex player for Tullahoma will
At
be number
second
1,
base, a
Amaya
junior,
Sharp.
Dylan
And your
Giamongo.
Lawrence County Lady
At
Cats lineup
shortstop,
brought to
a
you by
senior,
Swap and Shop
Addie
Center.
Norman.
Leading off and playing center field, number
At
8,
third
Lily
base,
Lloyd.
a
Batting
sophomore,
second. In the
K.
circle tonight, number
Gamble.
13, Callie Brown.
Doing the catching
Batting
tonight,
third,
a
your
senior,
designated player, number
Ellie
18, Elizabeth Hagan.
Simpson. And
Batting
your
fourth
pitcher
and playing
tonight, a
shortstop, number 1,
senior,
Brenda Gillum. Batting fifth.
Amaya
And
Sharpie Sharp.
playing third base, number 6,
Your
Annie
DP
Lloyd.
this evening,
Batting sixth
Caitlin
and playing
Gaddis.
first base,
Let's
number
play ball,
24,
ladies.
Hadley Patterson. Batting seventh and playing right field tonight will be number 21, Audrey Lovell. Batting eighth and playing second base will be number 5, Bella Grace Walker. Batting ninth will be your catcher for tonight's game, number 14, Tori Hurd. And playing left field will be our flex player, number 19, Carly Van Pelt. Tonight's game will be a district matchup between Lawrence County and Tullahoma. And this will be the second time we've played Tullahoma. The first time we played them was at home, and we won that game with a walk-off grand slam from Brindley Gillum. Lawrence County looking to tack on another district win tonight here in Tullahoma.
Leading it off for Lawrence County, your center fielder, Lily Lloyd.
Let's go, Lily.
And we got number 8, Lily Lloyd, stepping into the box here to start things off for Lawrence County. And takes ball 1 up there high.
Let's go, Lily, go, Lily.
Lily takes a strike there to make the count 1-1. Lily had a exceptional round of at-bats in the game on Tuesday night against there we go. Lily Lloyd's going to get in there for another stand-up lead-off double brought to you by 1819.
Lloyd laces one to center field.
That'll bring up
stand-up triple. Now coming to the plate, your pitcher,
the pitcher
number 13,
for
Callie Brown.
Lawrence County, number 13, Callie Brown. First pitch will be a ball outside. Runner in scoring position for Lawrence County.
Let's go, Cal. 966.
That last pitch just a little high for my liking, but will be called a strike. Counts 1-1. Callie Brown drills one into right field, and that will be an 18-19 two-run home run for Callie Brown. Excellent way for Lawrence County to start the game off.
Brown goes up old Taco. A home run. Gets herself 2 RBIs. That brings to the plate your designated player, number 18.
The bat now
Hagan.
for Lawrence County will be tonight's designated player, Elizabeth Hagan.
Let's go, E.
First pitch high there for ball 1. Another high pitch will make the count 2-0 for Elizabeth Hagan. Elizabeth Hagan hits a hard ground ball up the middle there for a single. So far, no outs here in the top of the first inning.
Hagan gets herself a base knock. Now stepping to the plate, the shortstop, number 1, Brindley Gilliam.
That is going to bring up the shortstop, number 1, Brindley Gilliam for Lawrence County. High hit ball out into the left center gap is going to get down, and that will put runners on first and second for Lawrence County and bring up number 6, Annie Lloyd.
Gilliam gets herself on base. Now stepping to the batter's box, your third baseman, Annie Lloyd.
And this is exactly how Lawrence County wanted to start this game off. Just a bunt popped up. Runners will stay. That will be your first out for Lawrence County. That'll bring up number 24, Hadley Patterson.
Lloyd pops it up on the infield. Now with one down, come to the plate. First baseman, Hadley Patterson.
Come on, Hap.
And first pitch, Patterson takes in the elbow, and that will load the bases for Lawrence County and bring up number 21, Audrey Lovell.
Patterson takes one for the team. Now come to the plate, your right fielder, Audrey Lovell.
And Audrey hits a line drive to the fence in right field, and that's going to score Elizabeth Hagan and Brindley Gillum and put runners on second and third, and that will be an 18-19 double for Audrey Lovell to make the score 4-0, Lawrence County.
Lovell gets herself a stand-up double and 2
Stepping into
RBIs.
the batter's box now for Lawrence County will
Now
be
comes
number
the plate,
5,
second
Bella Grace
baseman,
Walker.
Bella Grace Wallace.
And a hit there from Bella Grace is going to cause a rundown on the third baseline. That will be out number 2.
Wallace hits into the fielder's choice. With 2 down, come to the plate, the catcher, Tori Hurd.
That's going to bring up the catcher for tonight's game, number 14, Tori Hurd, with runners on first and third for Lawrence County. Shows bunt, pull back, throw's going to go into center field. That will bring in Audrey Lovell to make your score 5-0, Lawrence County. Count now 1-1 for Tori Hurd. Tori Hurd hits another hard hit ball into right center field off the second baseman's glove, and that will score Bella Grace Walker, and that is going to make the score 6-0. So Lawrence County is back at the top of their lineup with number 8, Lily Lloyd.
Hurd gets on base, gets an RBI.
We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for the catcher. That's going to be number 2, Bree
And
Dollar.
we're back to the top of the order. Now come to the plate, center fielder, Lily Lloyd.
Go, Lily. Hey, 370.
And this is an excellent start for Lawrence County. Exactly what they wanted to do here. First pitch down low for ball 1.
Hey, 388. 388.
Lily Lloyd grounds one over to the first baseman, and that will be 3 outs. And that's going to do it for the top of the first here on X Sports Network. We'll be right back.
This is your turf. These are your terms. And this is your mower. For a limited time, secure as low as 0% financing or choose model rebates when you purchase an all-new Bobcat zero-turn mower. Command rugged durability and innovative cutting decks that leave razor-sharp results. See your Bobcat dealer for details and rule your turf.
Over a century ago, Henry Ford put America on wheels. And since 1930, Sharp Motor Company has carried that legacy forward right here in Pulaski, Tennessee. Family owned and family operated, Sharp believes the secret to longevity is simple. Treat every customer like their family. Sharp Motor Company, Ford and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Located at 1516 West College Street in Pulaski.
In 2018 and again in 2022, you elected me to be your sheriff. You elected me to lead with experience, fairness, and accountability. Since then, I've worked every day to defend your individual rights, protect your families and your property, and use your taxpayer dollars responsibly. Focused on results and committed to doing the job the right way. I'm proud of what we've accomplished together. Supporting and training our deputies, being tough on crime, fair with citizens, and implementing effective jail programs. I'm a working sheriff, a constitutional sheriff, and I'm committed to continuing the job that you've trusted me to do.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back, everybody, here in the bottom of the first inning. Lawrence County was able to put up 6 runs there in the top of the first. Definitely the start they were looking for tonight. Now that we just need to follow that up with a good defensive inning. Callie Brown in the circle tonight. This will bring up 0-0 for Tullahoma, Addie Norman. And the count to Norman is 1-1. Pitch there from Callie Brown is going to get fouled back, and that's going to make the count even at 2-2. Norman hits it into left field, and that will be gathered up by Carly Van Pelt for Lawrence County's first out.
Addie flies out to left field. Now coming to plate, the catcher, number 7, Ellie Simpson.
That's going to bring up number 7 for Tullahoma, Ellie Simpson. First pitch here from Callie just a little high. The count goes 2-0. And we're at 3-0 here with 1 out at the bottom of the first. And that will be a walk for number 7, Ellie Simpson, and bring up number 34, Avonlea Metcalf.
First baseman, Avonlea Metcalf.
Second pitch is going to be hit high into center field for Tullahoma, and Lily Lloyd is going to get under it for out number 2. Runner still on first base for Tullahoma.
Flies out to center field. And that brings to the plate second baseman, Dylan Giamanco.
And that's going to bring up number 13, Dylan Giamanco. Callie's last time on the mound, she did an excellent job creating pop-ups. So look for her to do the same thing again this evening. And strike one in there called, makes the count 1-1. Excellent pitch from Callie there, just inside. Going to make the count 2-1. And Callie comes right back at her with another strike to make the count 2-2. Callie Brown looking for a strikeout here on count 3-2. And beautiful pitch on the inside for strike number 3. And way to put together the first inning there for Lawrence County. And we'll be right back here in the top of the second after these messages.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, everybody, we're back here in the top of the first inning. And Lawrence County has put up 6 runs and got 3 quick outs here in the first inning. So Lawrence County is looking to continue their hitting streak. Leading off this inning for Lawrence County will be tonight's pitcher, Callie Brown. And Callie Brown hit a 2-run home run in the first inning.
We're going to the second, leading it off, the pitcher, Callie Brown.
Go, Callie.
First pitch up high there. Ball 1. Callie Brown hits another great hit into the left center gap, and that's going to be a 18-19 stand-up double for Callie Brown.
Brown leads it off with a stand-up double. Now come to the plate, the designated player, number 18, Elizabeth Hagan.
And that's going to bring up Lawrence County's designated player for tonight's game, number 18, Elizabeth Hagan. And Elizabeth had a hard hit ground ball up the middle to put her on base in the first inning. Lawrence County quickly has a runner in scoring position, and Hagan looking to move her on around. First pitch there, a ball. Second pitch down low will make the count 2-0. Hagan tags a ball deep into right field. It's going to bounce off the fence. That's going to bring Callie Brown in to score and be another stand-up double, this time for Elizabeth Hagan, brought to you by 1819 Restaurant. That will make the score 7-0 Lawrence County.
Stand-up double and an RBI. Now coming to the plate, your shortstop, Brinley Gilliam.
That's going to bring up number 1, Brinley Gillum. Brinley Gillum's had an excellent season so far at the plate, including a hit into left field in this game. Takes first pitch inside there for strike 1. Second pitch in the dirt there is going to make the count even at 1-1. And she fouls one off. Brinley looking at a 1-2 count. No outs here in the top of the second inning. And she fouls another one off. Change up there from Tullahoma gets fouled off by Gillum. But she's definitely battling tonight. She wants to make contact. She's just trying to find that right pitch. Count still 1-2 for Gillum. No outs. And Gillum drills one out of play there down the third baseline. And that's going to be a ball outside, so that brings the count even. Brinley holds on a pitch way inside there to make the count 3-2. Gillum hits a hard ground ball over to First base, that's going to pull the first baseman off, and she will be in there safe. Advancing Hagan over to third, and that's going to put runners on first and third for Lawrence County. Still no outs.
Gillum gets herself an infield hit.
That's going to bring up number 6, Annie Lloyd. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for Tullahoma.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, everybody. We are back here still in the top of the second as Tullahoma has changed pitchers, and that's going to be number 34, Avonlea Metcalf, on the mound for Tullahoma.
Now stepping to the plate, third baseman.
Number 6, Annie Lloyd, stepping into the batter's box. Runners on first and third for Lawrence County. Still no outs. Lawrence County leads 7-0, and Annie's going to take the first pitch outside there for ball one. Another pitch outside is going to make the count 2-0. Annie Lloyd now looking at a 3-0 count. And that will be a 4-pitch walk for the third baseman, Annie Lloyd, to load the bases, and that will bring up number 24, Hadley Patterson.
Now stepping to the plate, first baseman, Hadley Patterson.
Hadley was hit by a pitch in the first inning. First pitch outside there to Patterson. It's going to be ball one. And second pitch comes back across the plate inside for ball number 2. Patterson looking at a 2-0 count. Still no outs. And she fouls that pitch off. Makes the count 2-1. And another pitch low and outside is going to make the count 3-1 to Hadley. And she fouls one off to make the count full. Three and 2 count here to Patterson. Hard hit ball over to the third baseman. Will be out number 1 for Lawrence County. No runs scored.
Patterson gets on.
That's going to bring up number 21, Audrey Lovell.
To the plate. Right fielder, Audrey Lovell.
Audrey fouls the first pitch off there. Audrey had a line drive out to right field in the first inning. Second pitch gets by the catcher for Tullahoma, but runners do not advance. Counts 1-1 with 1 out. Umpire Will called that inside pitch a strike. And Audrey fouls one into the backstop. Count still 1-2. Lawrence County with the bases loaded, definitely looking to add some more runs to the scoreboard. Hard hit ground ball over to the first base. That makes 2 outs for Lawrence County with Bella Grace Walker up to bat.
Lovell grounds out but gets herself an RBI. Now coming to the plate, second baseman, Bella Grace Walker.
Bella takes first pitch inside there for strike 1. So Lawrence County now has a runner on second and third. Good cut from Bella Grace. Fouled off pitch number 2. And that makes the count 0-2.
Go, Bella.
Bella Grace holds up, but that will be called strike 3. So that will do it for the top of the second inning. Lawrence County able to put on 2 more runs there in that inning, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store, local and lasting.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, everybody, that brings us to the bottom of the second inning. Your Lawrence County Lady Cats have made the score 8-0. And that's going to bring up Tullahoma's number 20, Caitlin Gaddis. First pitch inside there from Callie Brown. Going to be called a ball. Second pitch fouled back out of play, makes it count 1-1. Callie Brown in there for strike number 2 and makes the count 1-2 for the leadoff batter for the second inning. That's going to be a hard hit ball into the left field. Carly Van Pelt gets over to it quickly and gets it in. Hold the runner at first base.
KG gets herself a base hit. Lead it off for the Lady Cats. And now coming to play, your right fielder, A.C. Holloway.
That's going to bring up number 4, A.C. Holloway. Callie Brown goes to 2-0 on the count to Holloway. Charlie Lloyd going to come out and talk to Callie Brown. This mound visit's going to be brought to you by McDonald's HVAC, and we're going to take just a short, excuse me, we won't take a break. Quick mound visit there from Coach Lloyd. And Callie Brown comes right back in there with a strike on the outside corner. Callie Brown brings the count back to 3-2. That walk for Tullahoma will put runners on first and second.
Now with runners at first and second, stepping in the box, third baseman, KK Campbell.
That's going to bring up number 99 for Tullahoma, KK Campbell. Count 1-0 for Campbell. And count 1-1 with an excellent strike. And strike 2 on the inside corner.
One more, Callie.
Pitch just a little high, makes it count 2-2. Another inside strike for Callie Brown's going to get fouled off. Slow roller over to third base. Going to put the bases loaded for Tullahoma. Going to bring up number 25, Maggie Lynch.
Still nobody out and bases loaded. Coming to the plate, center fielder Maggie Lynch.
And first pitch there from Callie Brown is going to be strike 1. Still no outs. Lawrence County leads 8-0. And an excellent strike number 2.
Right here.
Callie Brown gets a 3-pitch strikeout. And that will be a strikeout brought to you by Miss Millie's.
Maggie goes down swinging. With one down, coming to the plate, your left fielder, number 15.
That's going to bring up number
Jules
15, Jules Eitz. Ooh. She will take a pitch there on the hip. That'll bring in 1 run for Tullahoma. That's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup for Tullahoma. 00, Addie Norman. Great way to come back there from Callie. Strike 1. High fly ball into center field. Lily Lloyd's going to get under it. Runner on third will tag and score, but that makes 2 outs for Lawrence County. Score is now 8-2.
Gets herself a sac fly. And that'll be out of that. Brings to the plate, Ellie Simpson.
Number 7 up the bat for Tullahoma now. Ellie Simpson. And Callie Brown puts it right in there for strike number 1. Excellent pitch call there for Lawrence County. Just a little high. And one just a little low makes it count 2-1. Andy Lloyd makes an excellent play to snag that ball over there at third base, and that will be out number 3 here in the bottom of the second. Lawrence County's leading 8-2, and we'll be right back after these messages.
One of the greatest lives ever lived was the life of Jesus Christ. His death, burial, and resurrection changed everything. And so what I'd like to do in this time is remind you during this Easter season, the great events we have at Mars Hill Baptist Church to draw you to Christ and introduce you to Him. On March the 29th, we have a children's event from 4 to 6, a hands-on interactive events for them to understand what Holy Week was all about. Then on April the 1st, Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, we're having a Living Lord's Supper. We did this last year, fantastic event. Love to invite you to come and celebrate His death, burial, and resurrection with us. Then Easter Sunday, the proclamation of the risen King, we'll have 3 services, 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11. And we'd love to invite you to join us for any of them. We hope you have a wonderful, blessed Easter season and that you know the reason for that season, our risen Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless you.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here on X Sports. Leading off in the top of the 3rd inning for Lawrence County will be number 14, Torrey Hurd. Tullahoma was able to put a couple runs on the board. Score now is 8-2 Lawrence County.
We go to the top of the 3rd. Leading it off for Lawrence County, the catcher, Torrey Hurd.
First pitch to Torrey there, going to be down low for ball 1. Torrey pops one up in foul ground. First baseman will get under it for out number 1. And that brings up the top of our lineup, number 8, Lily Lloyd.
Sharpie's up to the challenge with 1 down, coming to the plate. Center fielder, Lily Lloyd.
Let's go, Lily.
Lily has had a triple in the ground out this evening.
Let's go, Lil.
First pitch outside, ball 1. And pitch number 2 is going to be in the dirt for ball 2. Makes the count 2-0. Pitch in there for a strike. Lily looking to get things going for the Lawrence County Lady Cats with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd, and then she'll take another ball down low. Makes the count 3-1. Lily fouls one off there, makes the count full. Tullahoma's catcher takes one off the foot, so they're going to give her a minute to walk it up.
Let's go, Lily. Protect.
Looks like she's going to be all right, so Lily steps back in with a full count. Strike 3 called. A little outside. That's going to make 2 outs for Lawrence County. And bring up tonight's pitcher, number 13, Callie Brown. And Callie has had a 2-run home run and a stand-up double tonight, so Callie definitely looking to keep her hitting streak going. She takes outside pitch there for ball 1. Second pitch just catches the outside corner for strike number 1.
Go, Callie. Go.
Callie does an excellent job holding up. We have another 3-1 count.
Go, Callie.
Callie Brown looking for her pitch right here. And she fouls one out of play.
That's probably my car.
And another foul ball from Callie Brown. Callie Brown hits a high hopper over to second base, and that will be out number 3 here in the top of the 3rd. And we'll be back with you in the bottom of the 3rd here in just.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Are you looking for quality meat and local goods you can trust? Visit Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile at 100 J.R. Story Way in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We offer homegrown, local beef, pork, and eggs, along with a full mercantile stocked with Tennessee-made products. Whether you're planning a cookout or filling the freezer, you'll find honest quality and friendly service at Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile.
This is the X Sports Network.
For Metcalf. Pitch there from Callie. Going to be just a tad low and make your count even at 2-2. Count full to Tullahoma's leadoff here in the bottom of the third. And she skies one back out of play. Lawrence County looking to get another leadoff out here. That ball's going to be hit way high, and Audrey Lovell gets under it for out number 1. That's going to bring up number 13 for Tullahoma, Dylan Giamonco.
Now come to plate, second baseman, Dylan Giamonco.
Excellent pitch there from Callie to start things off. Makes the count 0-1. High fly foul ball there. Carter Van Pelt unable to reach it, but that will make the count 0-2. And that is going to be a Miss Millie's strikeout for Callie Brown and your Lawrence County Lady Cats to make it 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
It's 2 down, coming to the plate. Your DP, Caitlin Gaddis. KG.
That's going to bring up number 20, Caitlin Gaddis for Tullahoma. First pitch just a little high, makes the count 1-0. Hard hit ball from Gaddis into the right center gap. Is going to reach the fence. And that's just a well hit ball from Tullahoma. Lily Lloyd does an excellent job gathering it up and getting it back in. Runner stays at first base.
Right fielder AC Holloway.
Number 4, AC Holloway up to bat. First pitch from Callie just a bit low. Second pitch up high makes the count 2-0. Callie Brown's looking to come back right here. Lawrence County leading 8-2 here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. Runner on first for Tullahoma. And a strike called there on the outside. Going to make it count 3-1. Very good pitch, but Holloway will draw her second walk of the night. Put runners on
gets the free pass, coming to plate.
First and second for Tullahoma.
KK Campbell.
Bring up number 99, KK Campbell. And Callie comes in there for strike number 1. Lawrence County Lady Cats look in the zone here tonight so far. Doing an excellent job on both sides of the ball. Pitch just a bit up high there, makes the count 1-2. Audrey Lovell makes a excellent diving catch out there in right field to get the third out. And that's going to do it for the third inning here in Tullahoma. We'll be right back.
Nice grab.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant: our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back, everybody. Starting things off for Lawrence County here in the top of the 4th inning is going to be number 18, Elizabeth Hagan. Both teams went scoreless there in the third. The score is still 8-2 Lawrence County.
We go to the 4th. Leading off for Lawrence County, your DP, Elizabeth Hagan.
Hagan has had a single and a double tonight. And she takes pitch number 1 down low for ball 1. Pitch outside makes the count 2-0 for Hagan. Swings at a pitch there inside. Makes the count 2-1. Strike called on the outside corner there, makes the count even.
You got it, Biggie! Let's go, Biggie!
Elizabeth Hagan hits one into the right center gap for another single to lead things off for Lawrence County. That's going to bring up
a base knock.
Lawrence County shortstop, number 1, Brindley Gillum.
The shortstop, Brindley Gillum.
We're going to have a pinch runner come in here for Elizabeth Hagan. It's going to be number 19, Carly Van Pelt.
Van Pelt, now your runner.
Brindley Gillum with a pair of singles this evening. Runner on first base. And she takes first pitch in the back.
Gilliam wears that one down to first base.
That's going to put Brindley Gillum on first base and Carly Van Pelt on second.
Throw that bat, but we understand. Now coming to the plate, third baseman Annie Lloyd.
That'll bring up number 6, Annie Lloyd. Annie Lloyd got walked her last at bat. She takes a pitch on the outside there. Count 0-1. Carly Van Pelt will advance to third base on that pitch, so that puts runners on the corners for Lawrence County.
Go, 80.
No outs here in the top of the fourth for Lawrence County. Annie takes strike 3 there.
Well, it goes down looking with one down, stepping to the plate.
So that's going to bring up
Hadley Patterson.
Hadley Patterson. Hadley's been hit by a pitch and had a single this evening. First pitch down low for ball 1. And pitch number 2 on the outside makes it count 1-1. Hadley lays down a good-looking bunt there, rolls just foul. Patterson looking in a 1-2 count. 1 out for Lawrence County. Runners on first and third. And she takes one up high there as Brindley Gillum advances to second base. Two and 2 your count. Pitch gets past Tullahoma catcher. That's going to score another run for Lawrence County. Make the score 9-2. Put Brindley Gillum on third base. And Patterson steps back in with a full count. And she swings at one inside there for strike number 3.
Patterson goes down swinging, but gets an RBI for her at bat. That brings to the plate.
That's going to bring up number 21, Audrey Lovell. Audrey has had a double and a sacrifice RBI.
Go 2-1.
And she hits one hard in between first and second for an RBI single. So Lawrence County looking at a score of 10-2.
And an RBI. Now coming to the plate, second baseman.
That's going to bring up Bella Grace Walker. Bella Grace shows bunt. Audrey goes and is in there safe. Lawrence County Lady Cats have got a runner in scoring position here. Bella Grace gives a little check swing there, and the count goes 0-2. Bella steps back in here and chases one up high. That will do it for the top of the fourth inning. Lawrence County able to bring the score 10-1, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Center fielder Maggie Lynn.
Hello, everybody. This is X Sports Network, and if you're just joining us, Lawrence County is leading Tullahoma 10-2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Callie Brown starts things off with a strike to, looks like number 25, Maggie Lynch for the Tullahoma Lady Cats. Pitch number 2 makes things 1-1. Just outside there. And Kelly comes right back in there to have one fouled off and make the count 1-2. Lynch fouls one off down the third baseline. And Callie Brown gets strike 3 called there on the outside corner. That'll be a Miss Millie's strikeout.
With one down.
Getting that lead off out, no matter how you get it, is a good thing for a defense. That's going to bring up number 15, Jules Eitz. And first pitch from Callie Brown called strike 1. Second pitch just a little high. 1-1 your count. And strike 2 swinging there for number 15 from Tullahoma. Makes the count 1-2. High fly ball hit the center. Lily Lloyd didn't have to take a step. That'll make out number 2.
With 2 down, stepping to the plate, shortstop, Addie Norman.
That's going to bring up Tullahoma's leadoff hitter, 00, Addie Norman. First pitch from Callie Brown is going to be a little high.
My car is not.
Count 2-0 for Norman. Callie comes right back in there with a strike. Another high fly ball. Audrey Lover going to get under it for out number 3, and that will be 3 up, 3 down for Lawrence County. We'll be right back on X Sports after a word from our sponsors.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
I'm Philip Heatherly. Proud to announce to you that I'm running for county executive, Lawrence County, Tennessee. I've lived here my entire life. I've always been a mechanic and a farmer. I've also been privileged to serve for the last 6 years as commissioner for District 12. If you're ready for leadership, for someone that has lived it, worked it, and fought for it here at home in our county, I appreciate your support. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless our county. Now let's get to work.
Your outdoor adventures start right here at Lawrenceburg Marine. Family owned and operated, we're local folks you can trust. We specialize in premier sales and service. A proud dealer of top brands like Mercury, Bullet, Phoenix, and more. And no need to go anywhere else for ATVs. We have what you want. and you can trade in what you don't. Financing is available. Our full line of boating accessories will get you on the water fast. Lawrenceburg Marine, located at 208 4th Street.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, everybody, that brings us to the top of the 5th inning here in Tullahoma, where your Lawrence County Lady Cats lead it 10-2.
We go to the 5th, leading it off for Lawrence County, number 15.
And we're going to have a batter step in here, number 15, senior Tevy Statham. And Tevy takes the first pitch just off the top of the knee there to put her on base. That's going to be a walk brought to you by Heritage Automotive. Tori Hurd going to re-enter to run for Teddy Statham.
Lily Lloyd.
Go, Lily.
That's going to put us back at the top of the Lawrence County Lady Cats lineup with number 8, Lily Lloyd. Lily takes the first pitch down low there for ball 1. Ball outside makes the count 2-0. Lawrence County's got no outs with a runner on first base. Lily takes a high pitch there, called a strike. Pitch inside there makes the count 3-1 to Lily. Lily Lloyd looking to move Tori on the base path. And she hits a hard ground ball right back to the pitcher. They're going to call Tori Hurd out there at second. That will be a single for Lily Lloyd.
Lloyd lifts into the fielder's choice with one down, stepping to the plate. Callie Brown, the pitcher.
So Lawrence County with one out now. That's going to bring up tonight's pitcher for Lawrence County Lady Cats. Number 13, Callie Brown. Callie shows bunt, but pulls back. Lily Lloyd. Not able to get under the tag. That's going to make 2 outs for Lawrence County.
Go, Callie.
Callie Brown steps back in looking to start a 2-out rally. Pitch outside there, going to get called a strike, so that makes the count 0-2. Hard hit ground ball to third base will be out number 3. Well, that's going to take us to the bottom of the 5th inning rather quick. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back,
We're
everybody.
having the fifth.
We are now in the bottom of the
Leading
fifth
off
inning.
for the Lady Cats, the catcher,
Lawrence
Ellie
County
Simpson.
unable to put any more runs on the board in the top of the fifth, so they're definitely looking to have another 3 up, 3 down inning on the defensive side. That's going to bring up number 7, Ellie Simpson for Tullahoma, and first pitch from Callie is right in there for strike number 1. Simpson fouls one back out of play, makes the count 0-2. Good idea there from Callie with the 0-2 count. Just a little high. Makes the count 1-2. Another foul ball just out of play. That was an excellent inside pitch from Callie, but the umpire will call it a ball. Makes the count even at 2-2. High fly ball hit into left field. Carly Van Pelt is under it for out number 1, and that is another leadoff out for Lawrence County Lady Cats.
Ellie flies out. Now coming to plate the pitcher, Avonlea Metcalf.
Callie, like I said, Callie's done an excellent job this season creating pop flies. Stepping into the box now for Tullahoma's number 34, Avonlea Metcalf. First pitch makes the count 1-0. Pitch from Brown there, just a touch high. For ball 2. She brings it right back in with a ground ball hit over to Bella Grace. Bella Grace fumbles and regathers for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Lawrence County here in the bottom of the 5th. It's going to bring up number 13, Dylan Giamonco for Tullahoma. And Callie Brown starts things off with a strike. Another excellent pitch, fouled back into the backstop. Makes the count 0-2 for number 13 for Tullahoma. Another excellent play from Bella Grace, falling back into shallow outfield for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lawrence County. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back, everybody, as we enter the top of the 6th. Both teams go scoreless again there in the 5th. Your score still 10-2, Lawrence County Lady Cats. Lead things off here in the 6th inning for Lawrence County will be number 18, Elizabeth Hagan. Hagan has had a double and 2 singles at the plate this evening. First pitch outside, ball 1. Strike on the inside there makes the count 1-1 for Hagan. Pitch down low makes the count 2-1. Pitch up out of reach for the catcher. Makes the count 3-1. Elizabeth Hagan looking to continue her hitting streak. And a check swing there from Hagan makes the count full. Hard hit ground ball to third. And that'll be out number 1 for Lawrence County.
Hagan grounds out. With one down coming to the
That'll
plate,
bring up
Brindley
number
Gilliam.
1, Brindley Gillum. She's had 2 singles and been hit by a pitch this evening. First pitch inside makes the count 1-0. strike on the inside corner.
Let's go, B.
Evens things back up. Last time we played Tullahoma, Brindley Gillum had a walk-off grand slam. So she is looking to make some solid contact here. Brindley and Charlie Lloyd having a little conversation there on the third baseline. Lawrence County only has one out here in the top of the sixth inning and leads this game against Tullahoma 10-2.
Looks like their mind concession stand still open. Who knows? They might have a fire sale over there on pizzas or something like that. So you might sneak over. While Ellie's getting her eyes cleaned out here. Just update on schedule. Tomorrow, Tullahoma goes to Huntland. And then next Wednesday, we're here against Columbia.
Umpire's going to allow Tullahoma's catcher to take a couple pitches as she was hit by one of the pitches there. Looks like we're ready to get back after it. Brindley Gillum steps back in with a 1-2 count. And Brindley fouls one off down the third baseline. Brindley Gillum swings with quite a bit of power, so when she makes contact, it is hit hard. Count goes even at 2-2. Pitch just outside makes the count full for Brindley Gillum. Hard hit ball over there through third base. Brindley's going to beat it out. And that'll put a runner on first for Lawrence County. Bring up number 6, Annie Lloyd.
William gets herself on base. Now come to play third baseman, Annie Lloyd.
Go, Annie.
And he did have a strikeout her last at bat, so she steps in looking to make contact. Slow roller back to the pitcher. Going to be out number 2 out there at second base. And that will be a single for Annie Lloyd.
Fielder's choice. Now with 2 down, come to the plate. Hadley Patterson.
Hadley Patterson steps in for Lawrence County with 2 outs, and she also had a strikeout her last at bat. First pitch, Hadley Patterson drives it to the fence in right center. Coach Lloyd's going to send Annie Lloyd, and Hadley Patterson is going to have a stand-up triple RBI, and that will be brought to you by 1819 Restaurant. That will make the score 11-2 Lawrence County here in the top of the 6th inning.
Patterson winds up with a triple and an RBI. Now come to the plate, right fielder Audrey Lovell.
That's going to bring up number 21, Audrey Lovell. Audrey Lovell has had a good night at the plate. Her last at bat, she singled into right field. Sharp hit ball right down the first baseline is going to land just foul. Audrey Lovell steps back in with the 0-2 count. And good take there as the pitch is up high, 4-1. Pass ball is going to score another run for Lawrence County. That gives Lawrence County Lady Cats a 10-run lead with a score to 12-2. So that will make the count full for Audrey Lovell. And she fouls one off, battling there. And these Lawrence County Lady Cats have shown up and hit the ball this evening. That's going to be an excellent bat for Audrey Lovell as she draws a walk.
Lovell gets issued a walk and an RBI for her effort. Now stepping to the plate, number 22, Jackie Schultz.
That's going to be
Schultz.
Lexi Hurd, number 42, stepping in to bat for Lawrence County.
Go, Lexi.
Lexi Hurd, correction.
Ball one in the dirt there to Lexi, and Audrey's going to advance to second. Freshman Lexi Hurd steps in with a runner in scoring position. Fouling one out of play makes us count 1-1. Hard hit ground ball over to third for Lexi, but the play will be in time to make 3 outs, and we'll be right back here on X Sports to bring you the bottom of the 6th inning.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lawrence County's leading 12-2. And that's going to bring up number 20, Caitlin Gaddis, for Tullahoma to lead things off. Hard hit ground ball for Gaddis. Brinley Gillum makes an excellent play on it, but Gaddis does make it to first base.
Legs out an infield hit.
So that'll put a runner on first base here for Tullahoma.
AC Holloway.
Yeah.
33 for 20.
Tullahoma's going to bring in a
pinch runner for KG,
pinch runner for Gaddis, number 33.
Bartlett.
And that pinch runner for Tullahoma will be number 33, Kaylee Bartlett. One and 0 the count to number 4 for Tullahoma. And Callie Brown puts one in there for strike one, makes the count 2-1. Pitch there just a little high, makes the count 3-1 for Hawkway.
AC draws a walk.
Holloway draws a walk there.
Coming to the plate, third base.
Put runners on first and second for Tullahoma. And that's going to bring up number 99, KK Campbell. She steps back in with a 1-0 count. We're going to have a mound visit here from Coach Lloyd. We'll take a short commercial break.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
All right, everybody, and we are back. That mound visit there for Lawrence County, brought to you by McDonald's HVAC. Lawrence County leads 12-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Ball hit to Annie Lloyd. She's going to tag the runner there for out number one.
Okay. It's on base via the fielder's choice.
And we're going to have Maya Johnson come in to bat.
Come to the plate, Maya Johnson.
Tullahoma, number 14, is going to be batting in place of number 25, Maggie Lynch. First pitch to Johnson, just a little low and inside. That ball was fouled back out of play, so your count is now 1-1. So ball does get past there, and runners for Tullahoma will advance to second and third. Count for Maya Johnson is 2-1. Callie comes right back at her. Strike two. Even things up. And another one from Johnson, fouled back out of play. And Callie gets her swinging there for strike number 3. And that strikeout will be a Miss Millie's strikeout for Callie Brown and the Lawrence County Lady Cats. That'll make it 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to bring up number 15, Jules Eitz. And if Lawrence County is able to hold Tullahoma right here, I believe that will implement a 5 after 10, or 10 after 5, excuse me, run rule. A strike there from Callie Brown makes the count 2-1. Tori takes a foul ball there off the helmet. Make the count 2-2. Tori looks unfazed by that. Ground ball bounces off of Annie Lloyd. And that will score 2 for Tullahoma. Score now 12-4 Lawrence County.
Now coming to play with a new score on the scoreboard, Eddie Norman.
And that's going to bring up Tullahoma's leadoff, Maddie Norman. And Callie Brown comes in there with strike number 1. Good looking pitch from Callie there, just inside, makes the count 1-1.
Go, Callie.
Hard hit ball out to the left center gap from Addie Norman. Will bring in another run for Tullahoma.
Hey, gets herself a base knock and an RBI. Now coming to plate, the catcher, Ellie Simpson.
Number 7, Ellie Simpson up the bat for Tullahoma. Ooh, she fouls one straight into the Tullahoma third base coach. Runner goes from Tullahoma. So that's going to put a runner in scoring position. Count 1-1. Callie Brown and Lawrence County Lady Cats looking to get this third out right here and add some more runs to the scoreboard. And they do have 2 outs. Ellie Simpson will draw a walk. And that'll put runners on first and second for Lawrence County.
Ellie gets herself a walk. Now the runners at first and second. Coming to plate, the pitcher, Evanly Metcalf.
That's going to bring up Tullahoma's pitcher, number 34, Evanly Metcalf, and Callie Brown starts off with a strike. Callie Brown wanted her to chase that one, and the count will be 1-1. Two and one to count to Metcalf with 2 outs.
Good pitch, Cal. Good pitch.
And that pitch just a little outside is going to make the count 3-1.
That ball is deep, and it's not playable.
Metcalf will square that one up.
Emily Metcalf.
Make the score 12-8. Lawrence County still leads here in the bottom of the 6th.
Go, Callie.
Now come to the plate. Second baseman, Dylan Giamonco.
And that's going to bring up number 13, Dylan Giamonco for Tullahoma. Excellent pitch there from Callie Brown. Is going to make the count 1-1. High fly ball into the left field is going to be gathered up by Carly Van Pelt to make it out number 3. And we'll go into the 7th inning here. Lawrence County leading 12-8. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Bringing a taste of New York to the Tennessee Valley since 2013, Pie Factory has just the pizza to satisfy your craving. From sweet to savory, from pies to calzones, we make it all fresh, by hand, every day with our tried and true, age-old techniques. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, we know you'll love our specialty pizzas or even your very own creation. Stop by one of our locations, Florence, Muscle Shoals, or Lawrenceburg, or order online today.
Looking for a new home built with quality you can trust? At Mid-10 Homes, we don't just build houses, we build the place your family will call home. We take pride in our look, specializing in custom homes and offering new home sales because we're from here too. Locally owned and serving Lawrence County, Tennessee. From blueprints to finishing touches, our quality and attention to detail is next to none. Call owner Dylan Brazier today at 931-279-1287.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back, everybody, here in the top of the 7th inning. Score is 12-8. Lawrence County Lady Cats leading. We will have tonight's catcher, Tori Hurd, leading things off.
We go to the 7th, leading it off. Tori Hurd.
Go, Tori.
First pitch hits Tori. Tori going to take a minute to try and walk that off. Looks like Tori's going to be okay, but we will have a courtesy runner come in for catcher, and that's going to be number 2, Bree Dollar.
Rub it off. Aubrey Dollar is your runner coming to the plate. Center fielder, Lily Lloyd.
Let's go, Lily.
That's going to bring Lawrence County back to the top of their lineup with Lily Lloyd, and she takes ball 1 there outside.
Go, Lily.
Ball 2 gets thrown into center field, and Bree Dollar is going to steal 2 bases on that one and get all the way to third. So excellent base running there from Bree Dollar.
Go, Lily.
Lily Lloyd looking at a 2-0 count and quickly goes 3-0. And that will be a walk for Lily Lloyd. That will be brought to you by Heritage Automotive.
Lloyd gets issued a free pass. Now with runners on the corners coming to the plate. The pitcher, Kelly Brown.
And that's going to bring up Lawrence County's pitcher for tonight, number 13, Callie Brown. Runners on the corners for Lawrence County. Brown shows bunt, draws back. Lily Lloyd advances to second, but no throw is given. So 2 runners in scoring position for Lawrence County. Callie Brown steps back in with the 0-1 count.
Let's go, Callie. Go protect now.
Good cut from Callie Brown, makes the count 0-2.
There you go.
And that ball is going to get past the second baseman. So that's going to be a 2-run RBI single for Callie Brown.
Brown helps herself out.
Now we'll make the score 14-8, Lawrence County Lady Cats with no outs, and bring up number 18, Elizabeth Hagan. Hagan hits another ball up the middle there. It is going to get past the center fielder. Callie Brown is going to come all the way around the score, and that will be a 18-19 double for Elizabeth Hagan.
Hagan gets herself a single and an RBI.
Now that'll make the score 15-8, Lawrence County. Still no outs, and bring up number 1, Brindley Gillum.
Three tonight. That's twice her.
Brindley Gillum takes another pitch to the bat.
Same girl twice.
She's 14. Oh my gosh, 14. Chill out. She's not doing it. She can't take it. Get her off the field.
Enough.
Oh, wow.
Enough.
Hey,
Enough.
part of the game.
He got loud.
Good job, babe. Good job, babe.
He's going to get hit by the pitch. Come to the plate, third baseman, Annie Lloyd.
That's going to put runners on first and second for Lawrence County. And bring up freshman number 6, Annie Lloyd.
Go, Annie, you ready? Hey, 279. Better.
Count 0-1 for Annie. Annie shows bunt, fouls was off.
Go, Annie, protect now.
Let's go, Annie. You got it, babe.
Hey, we don't go. Let's go.
Hey, yours.
Annie steps back in with an 0-2 count. Lawrence County still with no outs. And strike 3 swinging for Annie Lloyd.
Lloyd goes down swinging. Now he's coming to the plate. The first baseman, Hadley Patterson.
Go, Hadley.
Go, Hadley. You got it, babe.
That's going to bring up number 24, Hadley Patterson. First pitch going to get past the catcher and move runners to second and third. Patterson takes one on the outside there, makes the count 2-0. So Patterson swings at one there, make the count 2-1. Hadley Patterson hits a deep ball into the left center gap. That will get to the fence. And that's going to be another 18-19 triple for Hadley Patterson. A 2-run triple makes the score 17-8, Lawrence County.
Patterson drives one to the wall, gets herself 2 RBIs, and winds up with a triple. Coming to the plate, right fielder, Audrey Lovell.
That's going to bring up Audrey Lovell. 1 out, runner on third base. Audrey Lovell hits one in between third and short. That'll bring Hadley Patterson across the plate and give Lawrence County another 10-run lead.
Lovell gets herself a base hit and an RBI.
That's going to be a RBI single for Audrey Lovell. And bring up number 5, Bella Grace Walker. Bella Grace hits one hard right back at the pitcher. She is going to get the out at second, but Bella Grace is going to be in there safe at first.
Walker hits into the fielder's choice. Now coming to plate.
That brings us right back around to tonight's catcher, number 14, Tori Hurd. First pitch of ball outside there. Ball up high, makes the count 2-0.
Let's go, Tori. Go, Tori. Let's go, Tori. Go, Tori.
Ball 3 there gets past. Bella Grace will advance to second. So with 2 outs, Lawrence County is leading 18-8. Tori Hurd steps in with a 3-0 count. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk for Tori Hurd, brought to you by Heritage Automotive.
Hurd draws the walk. Brings to the plate. Caitlin Norwood. And 25,
Lawrence County going to bring in number 25, Caitlin Norwood, to bat. And put Bree Dollar on first base to run for the catcher. Tullahoma with a mound visit here. So a quick mound visit there from Tullahoma. Caitlin Norwood steps into bat for Lawrence County. And the first pitch is going to be low for ball 1, and both Lawrence County runners will advance. So Caitlin looking at runners on second and third with a 1-0 count. Good cut there from Norwood. Count now 1-2. Caitlin hits one hard right back at the pitcher, but that will be out number 3, and we'll be right back here on X Sports to bring you the bottom of the 7th inning. Lawrence County leads 18-8.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, everybody, X Sports here, back with you in the bottom of the 7th. This district matchup between Tullahoma and your Lawrence County Lady Cats. Lawrence County leading 18-8. And it looks like we're going to have Elizabeth Hagan come into the circle to finish things off. Callie Brown did an outstanding job bat pitcher for Lawrence County. E comes right back in there to make the count, 1-1. This is going to be, I believe, number 20, Caitlin Gaddis for Tullahoma. Ball fouled back out of play there. We'll make the count 1-2. And that's going to be a Miss Millie's strikeout for Elizabeth Hagan and the Lawrence County Lady Cats.
Yeah. Well, come to the plate. Yeah. The right fielder, AC Holloway. Yeah.
So with a leadoff out for Tullahoma, that's going to bring up number 4, AC Holloway. First pitch from Hagan in there for a strike. Pitch number 2 fouled back out of play. Count quickly goes 0-2. AC hit the ball over to the shortstop. Throw close, but not quite in time. We'll put Holloway on
Shows off
first.
that lightning speed. Well, legs at an infield hit, and that brings to the plate. KK Campbell.
That's going to bring up number 99, KK Campbell. Hadley snags it for a double play to end the game. And Lawrence County has done it, folks. They have swept Tullahoma in the district. Your final score, 18-8. And that's going to do it for tonight on X Sports. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time.
This is the X Sports Network.